just here to serve and come as my authentic self, and whatever that cultivates is fine with me.
You need to keep creating. You're so passionate, you're so creative, you're so intelligent, you're so bright. And the things that you're passionate about, when doing those things, I know that you'll put your best foot forward. And it's in due time where you'll actually be able to see progress of those things. But the importance of tapping into your creativity is so that you can feel fulfilled. You want to continue to do things in life that's going to fulfill you. And by doing so, you can experience a full life. A life full of peace, a life full of gratitude, a life full of catering to yourself and catering to the Most High and being that love that the Most High has created you to be. And if you're still figuring out ways you can be creative, just start tapping in with yourself. Think about the things that you're passionate about and challenge yourself.
I've realized that because I've challenged myself and gotten out of my comfort zone over this period of time, I've been recognizing a lot of personal growth within myself and the type of environments that I'm allowing myself to be into. It's so much different than what it was before, and that personal growth is really helping me to learn new things about myself. It's helping me grow and improve my adaptability to things, and it's allowed me to continuously evolve in so many ways that were so unforeseen at first, but now I'm starting to truly recognize what the whole purpose of challenging myself was. And when I say it's really improved my adaptability, I'm more so talking about when change does occur, me being able to find a peaceful space in that environment or in those changes or in those challenges, being able to still be able to cultivate peace, still be able to move on with what I'm doing, still be able to stay on that path of doing whatever I'm doing in that moment, whether that's chasing a certain dream, whether that's focused on getting myself right health-wise, whether that's focused on mentally challenging myself in certain ways. Whatever that is, I have been able to adapt and find that self-awareness in those spaces. And it's really helped increase my confidence as well. Just overcoming those challenges really has built my self-esteem in so many ways, because there were things that I felt like I couldn't do or weren't capable of doing. But when I challenged myself to do those things and I overcame those things and I've accomplished those things, I have a whole different point of view on it. And just now having the knowing that anything that I put my mind to, I can achieve, I can overcome. And it's really all about just taking the time to notice the difficult situations that you may be in or difficult decisions you may have to make, and prove yourself wrong. Prove yourself that you are capable. Prove yourself that you can do it. Prove yourself that you are more than that situation. You have to prove yourself wrong. And just by challenging myself, it has allowed me to grow in that area and to see that I have the confidence to do whatever I want to do. And my confidence level has skyrocketed and is out of this world. And I feel like people can see it because I can feel it and I can see it in myself. And ultimately, what happens is sometimes when you can recognize yourself, others will then start to recognize you. Lately, I've been really big on focusing on the things that fulfill me because I want to live a full life. I've already experienced the things that don't fulfill me, which brings me to a space of knowing what is right for me and what will fulfill me by just having things that don't fulfill me. That helps me differentiate the things. And by having that fulfillment, or by having things that do fulfill me, it leads me to a sense of feeling purposeful and like I have a purpose. And a lot of times we can get off track of what we're doing and what our purpose is because we're not being intentional. Or sometimes there may be people who just have never found that purpose or don't think that there's really a bigger purpose. And I'm here to tell you that there is a bigger purpose. And sometimes you have to make certain decisions that may challenge you just to get out of a certain environment or out of a certain state of mind to be able to recognize that there's a purpose that's way bigger than yourself. And that in itself, by just achieving that, it has allowed me to achieve a deep sense of satisfaction, and it motivates me to keep pursuing meaningful experiences. What I mean by meaningful experiences to me is things that connect to my values, connect to my personal growth, things that fulfill me, things that make me happy. Those are meaningful experiences. So whether that's acts of kindness or acts of service, whether that's connecting with loved ones and sharing stories or sharing different moments in our life that we didn't get to experience together, whether that's traveling and expanding my horizons so that I can learn more about this world and the different cultivations of how people do things in different countries. Whatever that is, meaningful experiences, things that stick with you, things that fulfill you, things that make life beautiful to you. Those are meaningful experiences. And by challenging myself, it makes me want to keep challenging myself because I get to see the beautiful things that come after that. I get to see how when I do it God's way and not my way, I can be more fulfilled with those decisions. And yes, I have been talking about myself this entire time, but this is also something that I want you to take note for yourself, because it's important that we do continuously challenge ourselves. That's what makes life exciting and meaningful. It's unlocking potential that you might not even know that you had. But you'll figure that out once you challenge yourself, once you step out of your comfort zone, once you tap more in with the Most High and meditate on things and make decisions that will benefit you long term. Let's try to get out of the habit of making decisions that are going to benefit us short term, but in the long run, we won't see any value coming from it. It's important that we stay in tune, we stay tapped in, and we figure out what it is that we need to do in life to experience a full life, because it's never too late. It doesn't matter how old you are watching this, you can overcome whatever it is that you want to, but you just have to challenge yourself. You have to get out of that comfort zone and know that you're worthy of whatever it is that you desire. Life can be as beautiful as you make it. You see all these people? Everybody is living in the same world. Everybody was created by the same creator. But the difference between me, you, and other people is that we all have our own emotions. We all have our own limiting beliefs and our own blockages and our own trauma that makes our personal lives different. But if we can all change our perspective about life and start to have a more positive view on the things that occur in this life, We can have a deep sense of peace. We can resonate more with nature. We can feel more of one with everything, and life can feel so much more lighter. That is what makes us different. Our experiences and how we perceive the world to be. Follow after your own steps. Don't repeat cycles. X out limiting beliefs. Cultivate peace. Become one with everything. Realize that everything is just a reflection of you. And start to look at life as this beautiful experience you get to create for yourself while you are here. And while you are here, tap into different ways that you can experience this life through a different lens than what you were taught as a child. Recreate what it is that you want. Recreate the reality that you desire to have. And do not let other people or the world tell you how your life is supposed to look, because you are the creator. You know what you need to do to challenge yourself. You know what you need to do to grow. So take those actions and stay in tune with yourself. Tap into your peace. All right? Love y'all. Peace and blessings.